Did you know zoos in the UK attract millions of visitors every year? They're not only home to thousands of incredible animals, but they also play a vital role in conservation, education and protecting endangered species. In today's top list, we're going to be looking at 10 of the best zoos in the UK. UK zoos are part of the biggest breeding programs around the world, trying to release and rehabilitate animals into the wild. They're helping to save species from extinction while inspiring future generations to care for our planet. So let's take a closer look at 10 zoos in the UK which are the best, and why they are leading the way in animal care and conservation. What exactly makes a zoo worthy of being called the best zoo in the UK? It's more than just a collection of exotic animals. To make our list, zoos need to excel in several points: conservation efforts, animal welfare and enclosures, the size of the zoo, the educational impact, and the research and breeding programs they are part of. And lastly, visitors' engagement and how many they get a year. We've carefully considered all of those factors when it comes to bringing you the best zoos in the UK. This list is in no particular order, from 1 to 10. They're all amazing zoos that are on here for different reasons. So with that said, we're going to kick off the list and have a look at Chester Zoo. First on our list is Chester Zoo, one of the UK's largest and most viewed zoos, welcoming over 2 million visitors annually with over 30,000 animals from 500 species. This 125-acre zoo is a hub of conservation. In 2025, Chester Zoo opened Heart of Africa, the UK's largest zoo habitat. This massive 22-acre African savanna habitat is home to 57 species, all from Africa. Heart of Africa is a mixed species habitat, was the first of its kind at Chester Zoo, allowing species like giraffes, zebras and antelopes to live together and coexist. Then you've got the amazing islands. The island exhibits at Chester Zoo are a must-see. Each island is recreating the habitat of southern Asia and housing animals like orangutans and tigers. It cost over £40 million, these islands did. Chester Zoo is also a leader in wildlife conservation, working on protecting and saving endangered species like the black rhino and the Asian elephant. Plus, their educational program encourages over 100,000 school kids each year, which is absolutely amazing. Chester Zoo is one of the best zoos in the world, never mind in the UK, for the conservation way to do. Next up on the list is London Zoo. London Zoo is one of the world's oldest zoos, and it's located in the heart of the UK in London. Opened in 1828, this zoo is famous for its Land of the Lions exhibit, where you can get up close and personal with some of the most endangered lion species in the world. It's also a groundbreaker when it comes to conservation, with a lot of breeding programs for educational species like the tiger and the Komodo dragon. Plus, the work they do for the UK inverts and the UK wildlife as well is truly magnificent. Plus, they've been educating the public about the wildlife for over 200 years. Talk about making history with London Zoo. Heading over to Scotland now, we will find ourselves at Edinburgh Zoo. Edinburgh Zoo is one of the best zoos in Scotland, and it's located on 82 acres of parkland. This zoo became famous back in the day for being the first UK zoo to house giant pandas, Tang and Yang. The pandas are not at the zoo anymore, they have been sent back to where they came from and moved on. Edinburgh Zoo is also home to the UK's largest outdoor penguin pool, where you can watch those adorable creatures waddle and swim. The zoo is deeply involved in conservation efforts, including projects to protect endangered species like our very own Scottish wildlife cat and the Asian red panda. Edinburgh Zoo has done a lot of work to protect and to bring the numbers back up in the wild of the Scottish wildlife cat, and they're the leaders when it comes to the Scottish wildlife cat in the wild. Next, we're heading to Whipsnadezoo Zoo, the UK's largest zoo. Covering a massive 600 acres, this safari park allows animals like elephants, rhinos and zebras to roam in a vast enclosures that mimics their natural habitats. This zoo is part of the ZOOS family and is dedicated to conservation and research. They have been involved in numerous research and educational programs across the years, specifically trying to get endangered species like the horned ox back in the wild and numbers up. There's only about 3,800 of these animals left in the wild, and this zoo here is working their butt off to get these numbers back up. It is a must visit for any wildlife lover. Colchester Zoo is another gem, housing over 180 species across 60 acres of land. It's particularly famous for its Lost Madagascar Express. It's a train ride through the lemur enclosure, which is so cool and very, very unique, and not a lot of places do that. This zoo is heavily involved in conservation, with the Actions for the Wildlife charity supporting projects to protect endangered species worldwide. With over 1 million visitors annually, it is one of the most popular zoos in the UK. Coming in at number 6 is the CWP, and it sits on a stunning 160 acre park. This zoo is a family friendly zoo and is home to over 260 species, including rhinos, giraffes and lemurs. One of the park's highlights is the beautiful landscape gardens, which creates a unique and relaxing environment for visitors and animals alike. The park is also involved in breeding programs from endangered species like the white rhino and the leopards, making it a key player in global conservation efforts. Next on the list is Marwell Zoo, and it spans over 140 acres of beautiful Hampshire countryside and is home to over 1,200 animals. Highlights include their snow leopards, their cheetahs and giraffes. Marwell is also a leader in using reusable energy like solar panels to the park. Their conservation work focuses on protecting endangered species like the zebras and the leopards, and also helping the environment by going green. Next on the list, we're going to head over to the UK's first ever drive-through safari, and that's Longleat Safari Park. It covers over 900 acres of stunning countryside, and you'll get to see lions, tigers and even monkeys up close and personal from the comfort of your car. Longleat is also known for its commitment of animal welfare and conservation, supporting projects to protect species like cheetahs and gorillas. It's also a thrilling experience for the whole family. It's also one of the most famous zoos in the world thanks to the TV shows, and the work they do with the endangered species and the breeding programs. They are definitely a zoo to keep your eyes out for. They are one of the biggest zoos out there, and the conservation work they do is very, very important, getting millions and millions of visitors each year to help protect these beautiful animals and educate them. Number 9, we're heading over to the Highlands in Scotland, and we're going to look at Highland Wildlife Park, which offers a unique blend of zoo and safari park experience. It's home to animals like the polar bears, snow leopards and reindeers, all thriving in the cold climate. The park is actually involved in rewilding projects, including efforts to reintroduce the Scottish wildcat into the natural habitat. It's a must visit for anyone who loves the wildlife and breathtaking animals, and also for anyone who wants to get up close and personal with a polar bear and these gorgeous animals. Number 10 on the list has got to go to Paignton Zoo. Last but not least, we're heading over to Paignton Zoo. It is an 80-acre park in Devon that is home to over 2,000 animals. It's got a beautiful tropical forest house, which is the highlight for anyone who's going, and it features a lot of free-flying birds and exotic plants. This zoo is deeply committed to conservation, focusing on protecting endangered species like the black rhino and the orangutans. Their also education program is amazing. They work with a lot of local places to educate people on wildlife and the animals what they have at their zoo. In 2025, the zoo was resold after closure, but Paignton Zoo has got a new owner now, and the zoo is going stronger than it ever has before. And there you have it, 10 of the best zoos in the UK, each with its own unique charm and incredible conservation efforts. Whether you're looking to learn more about wildlife, support endangered animal species, or just having an unforgivable day out, the zoos offer something for you. Which zoo is your favourite? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more educational videos, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.